Did you know in American hospitals alone, the Centers for Disease Control estimates that healthcare-acquired infections, or HAIs, account for an estimated 1.7 million infections and 99,000 associated deaths every year? It's pretty unbelievable. Former Lieutenant Governor of New York State and founder and chairman of the Committee to Reduce Infection Deaths, Betsy McCaughey, joining me now to speak on this issue. I know you're very, very passionate about this. So the numbers, they seem crazy and they seem alarming.
They are alarming. Yeah. Hospital infections kill more people each year than breast cancer plus auto accidents plus AIDS combined. In fact, 60% of cancer deaths are actually caused by infection. So everyone watching us, Shola, has a family member or a friend who's gone into the hospital and contracted a deadly infection. And if you're struggling with cancer in your family, you really need to know about this. And hospitalinfection.org, that's our website. We have so many suggestions on that website of things you can do before you go to the hospital and while you're in the hospital to protect yourself from infection.
So tell me a little bit more about your organization and what it does.
It's a not-for-profit. I launched it 20 years ago. I used to be Lieutenant Governor of New York, and when I was in that office, so many people came to me with the same terrible story. I brought my mother, my father, my brother to the hospital, and they contracted a terrible infection. So when I left office, I vowed I had to do something about it. And for many years now, we've produced a list, the 15 steps, things you can do to protect yourself. But now we've gone one step further. We're launching a kit. And each of the items in this kit has been chosen by medical experts to give you the tools to reduce your own risk. For example, all the medical experts say, even the CDC, that if you're having a procedure, you should bathe for 3 to 5 days before your surgery with a chlorhexidine liquid soap. Right? It's hard to find in the drugstore. Some surgeons forget to tell their patients, here is just the right size bottle inside the kit. Often when you're in the hospital, no one comes by to help you brush your teeth. And if you don't clean the inside of your mouth, you can get something called aspirational pneumonia. So the kit includes these wands with pre-soaked liquid to help you brush your teeth without having to get out of bed.
How did you come up with the idea for this kit? What kind of sparked this?
As I said, for several years, almost 15 years, we've had our list of steps. But I would hear from patients, oh, I didn't have the chlorhexidine soap, or oh, I didn't know how to clean my teeth when I was in the hospital. So finally, I went to the medical experts on our own board and said, let's put together a kit. You can keep this in your front hall closet or in your bedside table. And if you do have to go to the hospital, grab it.
And what kind of progress have you seen from hospitals, from states, from places making this safer?
I'm so glad you asked me that. When I founded RID, not one state required hospitals to even disclose their infection rate. We were up to 38 states, and we're heading to 50.
Nice.
But come to our website, hospitalinfection, that thing you don't want to get, .org, hospitalinfection.org. We can help you if you're going into the hospital.
Yeah, you go to the hospital, you think they're going to help you. You don't think you might come out of there
worse off
your life.
If you come
absolutely.
out.
Yeah,
if you come out.
All right, Betsy, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us this morning and helping to spread awareness on such an important issue. For more information on how to keep you and your loved ones safe from hospital infections, head over to, as she said, hospitalinfection.org. You can also find a link to purchase the pre-hospital infection prevention kit over there as well. Thank you. We'll be right back here on Wake Up America.